Namaste friends. Page number 105. Unit 3.4. Let's march. Warmer activity. The first one is chit chat. In fact, it's a group activity, but being at home, we are helpless to conduct group activity. We need to do it individually. Please observe the two images, the two pictures on page number 105. And then questions and answers. So I am giving my own responses. You have to watch it and then you try to compare my responses with yours, so that way we can cross check. So I hope my responses will be useful for you to check yours. Question 1. What difference do you notice in the two images? So I have just watched these two images. In the first picture, it's really pathetic that a child in his kid age of playing, he is toiling, means laboring or working hard at brick kiln. In the second picture, the child is riding a bicycle joyfully and going to school as he has a school bag on his back. The child in the first picture is deprived of learning. The first picture is symbol of pathos, pains, sorrow, agony. The second picture is symbol of joy, excitement, pleasure, happiness. Question 2. Which of the two situations should change? My personal response: the first situation should be changed. In fact, there must be complete eradication of child labor. Question 3. How and when can the situation change? I think the situation can be changed by the initiative of the government, non-government organizations, and important as well as responsible members of society, by creating awareness, providing basic necessities to the children who are forced to work at such places like brick kiln. They need to be brought to school. The situation will be changed when this dream comes in true. Next question. How can you as a student contribute and help make a difference to the needy children? As a student, I can offer such needy student my books to study. I can avoid expenses on my birthdays, and the saved amount can be utilized to fulfill the needs of my friends who are in such need. Characteristics of well organized speech. 4 bullet points have been given in the warmer. A speech should be well planned. The language used should be suitable to the audience. It should have the right duration. It should be supported with good examples, episodes, or visual aids where possible. Then some additional points. Rhetoric questions should be used to some extent to draw attention of the audience, eye contact with audience, creating positive energy among the audience, and the effective speech is always on track in context with the topic. There should not be overacting. There should not be personal criticism. Unauthentic information must be avoided, negative thoughts must be avoided. So such speech is always effective one. Now here is one activity given for the classification. It's last warmer. We have been asked to refer page number 26 for reference to the steps to be followed in the speech, and we have to do this activity. Read the expressions given below and insert them in your notebook in the proper boxes as shown below. So the columns are greeting or salutation, introduction, body of the speech, and conclusion. Imagine what will happen after 10 years. This is an introduction. Then B. I would like to share with you an example from my own experience. This is body of speech. Then number C. Honorable chief guest, eminent dignitaries, respected management and staff, student friends. This is greeting, or we call it salutation. Then D. The research report says that. This is body of the speech. Then E. I don't understand why we are so negative about this issue. Again, body of the speech. Then F. Think again and again and then move forward. This is conclusion. Then G. Today I would like to put forth my views on. This is introduction. Then H. The renowned responsibility XYZ says. This is body of the speech. Then I. Good morning one and all present today. This is absolutely greeting or salutation. Then J. I would like to express my gratitude towards the organizers of this function for giving me an opportunity. This is conclusion. Then K. If we think about the situation around us, we notice that this is introduction. And last one, let me explain this to you. This is also an introduction. So in this way we have classified all these statements into 4 parts: greetings, salutation, introduction, body of speech, and conclusion. So I hope this will really be useful to learn the topic. Let's march. Thank you.